Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and this is part of my series of self-improvement paths. I like to start each week with a mantra or a particular practice that makes moving forward in my work and in my life a little easier, a little bit more fun. I'll be citing examples from my work as a narrator and as a teacher of narration, but I encourage you to give these ideas a shot in any practice that you want to improve as part of your life. If it doesn't work, let me know. Now, this week, going along the walking the path idea is unpack as you go. Okay, what does that mean? Well, this started with today with the idea of, there's a lot of stuff in my head. When there's a lot of stuff in my head, my neck gets really tense, my throat gets tense. That's not very good for narration. Okay. So, what else? Okay. Well, I also, when I'm in my head, I feel a very claustrophobic and sometimes discouraged feeling. So there are two ways that I'm going to practice unpacking as I go. One is to take ideas that are in my head and take energy that's in my head and my upper frame here, basically everything that the video is capturing, um, and start putting it into the rest of my body. Make sure that my back is curving, make sure that I'm breathing, maybe wiggle my toes a little bit. If I need to, maybe stand up and just move the energy around. Remember belly breathing as well. Yeah, that feels good, folks. Give it a try. Um, and that's one thing that I'll be doing. The other thing is reaching out to community for feedback or for help on things, or to offer help on things, so that I feel like I'm more of a part of a circuit that's going on. That can be very, very healthy. It is very, very healthy. Because a lot of the time I spend as a narrator is in solitude, and I like that, but a little bit goes one way, a little more is good, and too much of it can get toxic. All right, so example of being a narrator. Well, I just talked about the sort of claustrophobic, toxic element of solitude. I'll say also that there are times when I have a particularly, I need to do a vocal warm up. I have a particularly um, exciting passage to read or a particularly tricky passage to read, and I might tense up. It might get intense. It might be exciting. And when it's exciting, this tends to happen. That's okay. But unpack as I go, unpack the head and neck and shoulders into the rest of the body. Take a breath, get some water, and go forward. That's one thing. Now, for students, it can be a very lonely experience being constantly aware of A, shortcomings that one needs to work on to improve, and B, new information that one is then responsible for integrating. That can be very lonely, very scary. So take it to your teacher for encouragement and take it to your community for encouragement. There's Facebook groups for just about any type of activity that you're engaged in, or talk to friends and family. Just unpack it a little bit as you go along. Unpack as you go. That's what I'm going to be doing this week. I'll get back to you with my results. You get back to me with yours. Thank you for joining me. And as your narrator and teacher of narration, I hope that our paths cross again real soon.